Now from Truist Park, just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. Game 1 here in the month of August between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Atlanta Braves. Max Fried starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Lorenzo Cain goes down for the first out of the game. Colton Wong is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And we'll have summer sun in abundance this afternoon. 95 degrees at first pitch. Inciarte comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he takes strike 2. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted into center field. Heredia is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Corbin Burns will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, just like batters go into slump, pitchers go into slumps too. This guy really struggled in his last one. He took the loss and wasn't able to get out of the 3rd inning. Hopefully he can flip that mojo around in this one.
Ronald Acuna is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2.
I got 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
0-1.
Trevor Story swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Lifetime against this pitcher. 2 hits in 7 tries. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the second deck and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. Number 26 for him on the season. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Standing in now, Austin Riley. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. On the ground to third. Oh, beautiful dive. Wow.
That ball almost got through the hole right there. Could have been a seeing eye single. Love to step in a dive to his left. That's actually a harder play. It's almost easier to go backhand when you're reacting at third base. Nice play right there. Nice angle to the baseball.
Up next, Travis d'Arnaud. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Oh, that's low.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. 1. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a big
0-1's the
fastball,
count.
and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that
Oh,
pitch.
into.
Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He went deep in the contest last night. Strike taken up in the zone. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that
0-2 is the
pop
count.
of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better.
0-1.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Popped up. A leap, and what a catch! First baseman. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Christian Pache. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. Sent out to straightaway center field. Kane is right there, 1 down. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ender Inciarte. First pitch of the AB now. Low for
0-1, no
ball
strike.
1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Advantage
2.
count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
2-0.
That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Looks like he swung it
count, 2-2.
underwater that time for strike 2. Pops this one up. Under it is Wong, and there are 2 away now. So to get his day started at the plate, Guillermo Heredia trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him.
Counts 1-0.
And that one
2
misses
balls, no
badly. It's
strike.
ball 2.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
2 balls and a strike.
Count 2-1.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
All even now, 2-2. The pitch.
Three and 2.
2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now at the plate, here is Manny Pena. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Fouled away.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
So he got him swinging. Manny Pena goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Chopped to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone. And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out.
We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the 3rd inning. And this is an offense that's really been productive this year. They lead all of baseball in runs scored. And maybe the primary reason for that? Home runs. They lead the majors in that category as well. One player told me that pretty much top to bottom, every guy is capable of getting into one. But what really sets them apart, he said, is that they don't have an all-or-nothing approach. They know home runs will come, so getting guys on the bases leads to 2- and 3-run homers instead of just solo shots. Sounds simple, but we all know it's anything but. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. Acuna digs in now. Looking at his current numbers, he's tracking for over 55 homers this year.
Not bad if you're into being awesome and having fun and hitting 3-run homers and driving in runs and winning baseball games. 55+ homers in the big leagues.
No strike.
Amazing.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Atlanta DH. The 2-0 on the way. Now that's popped up, and that's going to land foul. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. 1 out, nobody on. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Trevor Story will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground near home. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. And in now is Lorenzo Cain back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Ned. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Pache is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up Colton Wong.
That's a ball.
And a ball, 1-0. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Heredia. And that's the second out of the inning. So stepping in is Christian Yelich. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Next will be the designated hitter, Keston Hiura. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Three-run home run down the line in right. Number 26 for him on the season. And with it, they've leapt in front now 3-1. So here now is Jackie Bradley as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3. Welcome back to Truist Park, just outside Atlanta, as we send it down to check in with Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Austin Riley.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Sinker, 3-2 now. Travis d'Arnaud is on deck. Ready with the payoff pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1. Nope, that's a ball.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home.
Nope,
and the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that brings up William Contreras. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
On a line to shortstop. Quick throw to first. Not in time to get the runner. 2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th. And up next will be Christian Pache. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And it's
1
1-1.
ball, 1 strike.
Darno, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit
2
the
balls,
target,
1
but this
strike.
is low. 2-1. And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So now here is Manny Pena. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Now it'll be Daniel Robertson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, no balls and a strike. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. 1-1 the count to the Brewers first baseman. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Story picks it up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, it'll be Ender Inciarte, and they could use a spark from him here. First pitch coming, here it is. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Oh, he squares up the slider that time, and it's into left center for a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
So here's Johan Camargo. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it
Oh,
comes.
that pitch is out. Two balls, two strikes.
Heredia leads off first with one away. 2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Sixth home run on the season for him, and the Braves have drawn even now. It's 3-3.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Fouled off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 on its way.
No.
Now
Inside.
some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Inside, he misses ball 4. Trevor Story steps in now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out.
Ball 1,
nothing
no
doing.
strike.
Here's a look over to
No, he's
first.
in.
And he'll get back in standing. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
Ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Let's pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
In there, 2-1.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
No, he's in
Throw
there.
over to first. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta.
Hey.
Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2.
I got the count. 2-2.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
First delivery to him. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1-2. Here it is.
That's a ball.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
He's set. The payoff pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, two-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Travis d'Arnaud is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Bradley is there. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. Makes the play, 1 away. Now into the box, Colton Wong. No hits to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's
and no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end. The batter will be William Contreras. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch on the way. Down the third baseline. And there's 1 away. And with 1 away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. The batter will be Christian Pache. Flew out last time up. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Ender Inciarte is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Nope. The count 2-1.
Our score here as we play inning number 6. Full count to Ender Inciarte. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves are set. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will get this one. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Pache is there, 1 away. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Pache is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. And now here is Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he fouls this one off. Skied into straightaway right. Pache able to track it down for the third out. Stepping in for the Braves, Guillermo Heredia. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0.
Ball, that's outside.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Johan Camargo will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now the first pitch.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Shaw is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ronald Acuna. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the belt, the pitch.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Trevor Story will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. From the belt, kicks and deals, fouled away. Bases are loaded here, one man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
Count is 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. And he will look at a called third strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are two gone now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Travis d'Arnaud. Couple of walks for him thus far.
No, that's
and
down.
that misses for ball one.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2-0 now.
Ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Now to bat, Manny Pena, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And a fastball's in there for strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Camargo will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Next to hit, Daniel Robertson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Inciarte at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. Into the box now, Luis Urias. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And Lorenzo Cain on deck loves to see that. It means he'll hit here as well. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Pulled hard down the line in left. Heredia gets under it and make. Justin Topa is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And now it'll be the catcher, William Contreras. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
To the plate now, Christian Pache, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Striding in is Ender Inciarte. He grounded out last time up. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
That's a ball. I got 2 on the count.
2 out, nobody on. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Hit softly down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. And he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. They walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Next, here is Guillermo Heredia, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Inciarte leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put. Jordan Hicks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First pitch of the AB on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. In is Christian Yelich. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And it's fouled away. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Keston Hiura is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Braves will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. A 1-run finish, 4-3 the final tally today. The Braves used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Max Fried earns his 12th victory in the ball game as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Jordan Hicks wraps it up for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Looking first at the NL East, the Mets pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 3-0. Aaron Nola got the win, number 7 thus far, helping Philadelphia dispose of the Nationals 6-1. Jackie Bradley Jr. smacked a home run and drove in 3, leading the Brewers to victory over the Pirates 6-4. Alex Young collected his 8th win in relief as Arizona grabbed the win over the Giants 2-1. Corey Kluber got the W, his 11th this season, as the Yankees claim victory over the Orioles 9-2. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Tampa Bay Rays set 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-0. The Indians tossed a combined 1-hitter as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 1-0. The Rangers combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the visiting Angels 3-1. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.